Thanks to social media, it's easy to find a person you could reach out to, someone you can confide in, or just someone you can tell whatever you want to let off your chest. Welcome to it. This is Vibe with Vida. I'm your host, Vida. On this show, I get to receive messages from teenagers. Well, not just teenagers. I get to receive messages from anybody who wants someone to talk to. And I get to advise them of social media and also of our SMS, where we just get to chat and become friends. Now, other than that, I get to feature local celebrities here and they tell us about their childhood. Now, the exciting one, every single week I give away movie tickets thanks to Sterkinako Cinema's Monday Hill, and the winners get to watch whatever movie they want, accompanied by whomever they choose to go with. So it's always so exciting on the show every single week. Now let's get started with it by getting into our first message.
Hey, I would like to find out what you think about communicating with your ex. My ex and I broke up because he used to cheat on me. That was about a year ago. I never used to talk to him, but recently I've been responding his messages and he says he wants us to be friends. What should I do? Should I be his friend?
Well, I never see anything wrong with communicating with an ex, as long as you know that you're over them and nothing can develop from you communicating with them. Usually when an ex says, let's just be friends, they just want us to stay friends, they are thinking of it as resulting to more than friends, hoping that eventually it will grow into something that it was before. But if you've made up your mind, you know that you're over them, you're 100% sure that you are over that person, then you can be friends. I mean, there's nothing wrong really, but there's a certain level to the friendship. You can't go beyond a certain level. Like, you're not cool like that, like hang out all the time and whatever. Feelings can come creeping back. Yeah, you can't avoid that sometimes. Feelings can come creeping back. So you have to set a certain, you need to set a certain level that you don't go past. Say hi, say hello when you meet them somewhere. Maybe when they want advice. It depends also on how far your relationship went previously. Did you know their family and whatever? So maybe they might want advice on a situation. Maybe they had an altercation with one of their siblings and they want to talk to you about it. That's all right. Otherwise, the everyday hangout, going to the movies together, hanging out, it's not okay. But it's fine to be friends with your ex as long as you're over them, so you don't get back into the relationship, especially with cheaters. I believe that's a habit that never goes away. Or some change, but it's a habit that never goes away. That's what I think. Okay, let's move on and get into when I was a teen.
I was a tomboy. Well, you know what? Teenage life, majority you're in school, you're in secondary school. So if it's like a weekday, I'll start with going to school, obviously. If it's on the weekend, actually, I'd love to hook up with my male friends. Like, I was in this group of like 12 guys and I was the only female, so that's 13. But I counted myself to be one of them, so I was very much a tomboy, actually. I think MC Light, Dabrat, DMX, those really old school cats had like a very huge role in my music career. Way back, rap was really more about talking about what's going on, like real life stories. It wasn't just about money, making cash, bling, and all that stuff. So majority of the things they'll talk about really made sense. As much as I was young, they made sense to me. And also just the rap style was very much different. I think if you follow the way I rap, is really like pretty much close to the way they do it. I think I was, apart from being second princess in Miss All Schools, from being a tomboy to a being second princess, actually first princess, sorry. I think I was a prefect. Yeah, not in secondary though, in primary school. Apparently I had this really loud voice that just got everybody to put themselves together, and they thought that I would really make perfect sense if I was actually like a prefect. I would manage to make people, stop making noise and not be all about, that I had the leadership in me. Actually, that's what they told me. I remember those words very well. Yeah, I had the qualities of a leader. I think actually I was a head girl, eh? It's really years back, huh? Yeah. Yes, I did. I did. I did. There was this guy in primary school. His name was Bright. I don't even know what he's doing in his life now. But I bullied him a lot. I don't know, that was my way of showing affection, or, he wouldn't even tell that I had a crush on him. You see the tomboy side of me. But I actually had a crush on him. Yeah. I was 14. It was very interesting because the guy was shorter than me. But he interested me because he loved DMX so much, and I also loved DMX. So it just made sense that we should be in a relationship. Actually, I always used to go down on my knees and pray to God, like, can he just be made taller? And I saw him some years back, and he's very tall. Yeah. But it was just, and funny enough, I was at a girls' school. That's the one that made me feel like, okay, everybody else in class has got a boyfriend. I really need to be in a relationship as well. It was a really petty relationship, like, just for the saying that I have a boyfriend. Yeah. Drama, actually. I love drama. I don't know if you can classify that as an activity, but it was one of the days that I would really look forward to. Drama, days for acting and all that stuff. Yes, I was. Yeah. I think my character, and I loved to dress up a lot. Like, dressing up for me has been something from way back. It's not something that I just started doing just now. I loved to dress up. So I think that, and also just being always, I had like the latest trends going on. Things like that. It was really cool. I grew up more with my grandparents. So it was cool. They would come up, time to time, would chill out. I would travel to see my dad. My dad was more abroad, so I would say it's been a cool relationship with them because I was the only child for a very long time, for 10 years. So I was really pretty much close to them. So I would say it was a good relationship. No, I wouldn't count myself as a rebellious teenager. I was one child that followed all the rules. Funny enough, eh? I'm sure because I'm a rapper, people would expect that obviously she was a rebellious teenager. But I'm one person that followed all the rules. When my mom said you're back home at 6 p.m., I would make sure I'm home by 5:55. And I'm very proud of that, actually. My relationship with my siblings, we were very close. And I mean, because when I was a teenager, they were very, very young, pretty little kids. And now they're teenagers. So I basically molded them to a way that I wanted them to be. And I think partly I did a good job. Obviously, they're teenagers. There's certain things they got to do that I'm quite against. But if I look at myself back in the day, I saw myself, I was doing those same things. So I think my relationship with them is actually very good. It's quite good. The fact that it doesn't mean when you're a rapper, you gotta be all out in the club, getting drunk, doing drugs. I'm totally against drug abuse. And I'm one person who also preaches about abortion. I don't believe in abortion. If you find yourself being pregnant, keep that child, because I believe a child is a blessing. No matter whatever way the child came, a child is a blessing. So I feel I'm setting that example of showing that you can be a rapper and still be a lady, and also still be somebody that, respects the fact that a woman should not be, a rapper shouldn't be a drug abuser. You shouldn't be all out there, just the crazy things that people think a hip hop head should be. I do not do any of those things, and I'm a proud person to say no to drugs, and also just say no to drugs. It doesn't matter, because I know the kids nowadays, they're doing a lot of crazy stuff, weed, lean, it's all about that, and I'm really against that. I think that's one of the examples I would proudly say that I'm setting.
Now, I always tell you, whoever you want to see on the show, just let me know and I'll bring them. They'll tell us about their childhood just like the previous one did. I'm always out here looking out to fulfill your wishes. Your wish is always my command. That's my response. Every time somebody tells me, oh, bring Roberto, oh, bring T-Boy, I'm like, your wish is my command. And moving on, let's get into the movie experience. You know what time it is? It's time for the movie experience, and I'm here with my movie ticket winner, and that's Naomi, who showed up with her friend Priscilla. So what's the relationship between you two?
We are friends.
You're
Close
friends?
from school.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. What did you think when she invited you for the movie? Like, let's go and see a movie together. Do you guys do this often?
Yeah, we actually do. We love movies from back in school, sneaking laptops in school. So it was normal.
It was normal. Okay.
Yes.
Now you watched The Nun, a horror movie. The Nun. Why that choice?
Actually, I'm not really a horror person, but I had to choose it because she loves horror.
You influenced the winner to make the decision.
Definitely, I was the chief guest.
Yeah, you were well treated. You have a great friend here. You were well treated. Now, I must ask this question, which I usually ask the ticket winners. What's your favorite show on Diamond TV?
The Diamond Connection.
The
And
Diamond
Five
Connection.
with Vida.
Okay, it's great that you're mentioning the show. What about you?
Diamond Connection and Madiba Yokwana.
Madiba Yokwana. Well, I must tell you, I also enjoy Madiba Yokwana. They
are fun.
They're always fun. Now, if there's many movies showing right now. If you didn't pick The Nun, what else were you going to see?
Crazy Rich Asians.
Asians. I also want to see that one. What would have been your choice?
Johnny English or The Equalizer?
Or The Equalizer? Oh, the funny thing, I'm here every time, but I haven't seen those movies, so I need to make a date.
Definitely.
I definitely need to
You
see
can't
them.
be inviting people and not watching.
I'm not watching. I know, it doesn't make sense. I need to see them myself. Anyways, thanks for coming through, you guys.
Sure, thank
welcome.
you.
I'm glad you enjoyed your movie.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's the movie experience. If you want to be another ticket winner, you know what to do. You know what to do if you want to be the next movie experience winner. Well, you're already doing half the work by watching this show right now, and we'll put up a post and there'll be a question there on our social media. So if you're not following Diamond TV yet, you better get on that boat. It's at Diamond TV Zambia on Facebook and Twitter, Diamond TV Social on Instagram, and when we post that question, you get to see it. Just give your answer and you could win yourself a ticket, a +1 ticket that is. And the meaning of +1 ticket is you don't go alone. You get to choose whoever can accompany you to the cinemas. Let's move on and get into the last question.
Hello Vida, I watch your show a lot and I like you and Malama. I'd love to be part of the Diamond family. I didn't make it through at the last auditions. What can I do to manage next time?
Now, I chose to put up this specific question, this message, because it wasn't only one message like this. I got a couple of similar messages asking about the presenter search and when next, how you can get in and everything. This is like any other job. Just because it's TV, it might seem different, but it's like any other job. Look, you look out in the papers for vacancies, you look out for messages, you subscribe to these, apps or the service providers, and they send you messages on job openings. It's just like any other job. You have to be on the lookout for it. Now, yeah, the presenter search is done. You didn't make it because you didn't pass the auditions. What you do about that is practice. Practice, make yourself better. And keep looking out of social media to see which media houses are looking for presenters, the other TV stations. Well, if you specifically want Diamond, you can look out on the Diamond TV page. Every single time we're looking for a presenter or anything or a newscaster, it's always posted on the page. So when you practice, it's the only show. It's like also preparing for an interview. It's the only sure way you can get in. Things look easy when somebody else is doing them, but you try them yourself. You might feel like you're acing something, but when you record yourself, you give your friends or your relatives to take a look at and see what their opinion is. I hope they get to tell you the truth. So it's only the people around you that can tell you, you're doing well, this is good enough for TV. And when you feel you're acing it, keep on going for the auditions when you see the adverts. And one day you will definitely get in. It's the only way to make it through. There's no, Vida, we chat, Vida and I, she'll help me get in. The most I can do, and I've been doing for most of you that ask, whenever there's an opening, I get to tell you about it. I inbox you. If I get to find you, I tell you, we have something going on. You should try it. So, we're at the end of the show now. I got to go. But I'll see you again next week, right here on Diamond TV. So remember to just stay interactive with me. You could be a winner of a movie experience, and also by staying interactive with me, you get to see the people you want on the show to come right here on this couch and tell you about their childhood. So I've had an amazing time here chatting with you. I'll see you again next week. Bye.